Hey guys, it's Misti Burmeister here. I solve people problems. I work with leaders who love their work, but ultimately want a more engaged and productive team. Decision fatigue during this pandemic is one heck of a major challenge. I know just a few weeks ago, I was like, oh my gosh, I do not know what the next decision is that I need to make. And I was running around with like a chicken with my head cut off and feeling like I still just wasn't making any progress by the end of the day. I was exhausted. And then somebody said the words decision fatigue, and I went, oh my God, that's what I'm dealing with. And so I did something that made a massive difference for me. I want to encourage you to do the same. First thing I want to look at is like, what causes decision fatigue and what is that, right? Why does that happen? Well, really, if we bring it down to the brass tacks, when we've got the more decisions we have to make in a given day, the more exhausting it is, period. So that causes us to have decision fatigue. Well, before the pandemic, we had much less because we had routines in place where we didn't have to think about or make a decision about things as simple as when am I going to exercise and what am I going to do for exercise, just to keep it really simple. Or when am I going to have that meeting and how am I going to have that meeting and who needs to be included in that meeting? So many decisions are in front of us right now that we have to make every day. Such an important step to take to literally, I sat down with myself and I said, what are the top 3 priorities from a business perspective for me in this time frame? And you can see here, I literally wrote them down and I'll just read them for you. I wrote down practice sharing ideas, like top priority, learn new platforms, so increase my skill set, number 2. I wrote down connect or meet people, new people, re-engage with people I haven't spoken with in a while, cheer other people on. So that people connection piece is very important to me. Those were the top 3 things for me in my business. So everything else that I decided was going to be important for the day needed to fall under those 3 things. Now for you, those 3 things might be radically different than mine. So I would encourage you to sit down and also think about this from a personal perspective. What are some of the things that are really important to put into my routine? Because at the end of the day, what we're talking about is routines. Strong routines eliminate or significantly reduce decision fatigue. All right, so strong routines significantly reduce decision fatigue, making it easier for us to make the harder decisions more quickly. Okay, so here are some of the personal perspective I looked at also. When I looked at the holistic picture of where am I spending my time, where do I need to spend my time so that I can ensure I'm the most effective and get the most from this disruption, right? Disruption is critical for growth. So let us not just get through this pandemic, but get from this pandemic. So how do we do that? So I wrote down some of the things that are important for me every day is exercise. Meetings are important, meals, showering, outdoor time, writing time, like focused writing time, bathroom breaks. Yes, I had to think that one out too, to plan some time in between meetings that allow for things like getting more water. These aren't things I would think about every day in my normal before the pandemic situation. Meditation, learning time. These are webinars and things like that right now that are popping up for me. Yoga. And I also wrote down recording videos, right? So all of these things go underneath, practicing new skills, learning platforms, connecting with new people, and reconnecting with folks that I know from before. So I want to challenge you here today, reduce your decision fatigue by strengthening your routine. One other thought I'll give to you is I live with my wife she's a producer for a video game company. And so she has a very regimented schedule, just naturally. She has meetings from this time to this time. So I just sort of took a big step back and said, how can I have my schedule kind of go around her schedule, which has actually helped me tremendously. So I'm looking at all the other parts and pieces that are in my natural environment every day right now. And because of that, we're exercising together right in the middle of the day. So I just don't have plans from 12 to 1:30. I just go exercise most days, right? So there are other, food, meals, some of them we have together, some of them we don't, but those are important components for the home environment to feel good. So everybody needs to have a routine. And for me, I just kind of acquiesce to her routine to make it peaceful in the home. So she's not coming up as I'm doing a video because she knows I'm doing a video. So think through those specific pieces. What are your priorities? What are your routines for a daily basis? And start to establish those in your schedule right away. It'll reduce your decision fatigue. If you found this video to be helpful, please share it. If you have other ideas around reducing decision fatigue, please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear it. Until next time, I will say, here's to your greatness. Peace.